The name of the game is showing up and allowing yourself to be seen. There is no courage, no confidence, or nothing honorable about sitting on the sidelines, pointing your fingers at everyone else and judging what they're doing while you have taken no action towards the things that scare you, the things that you choose not to do because of the feedback that you are concerned about getting. I vow to allow myself to be seen through every facet of what I'm interested in, all of my passions, my goals, my music, the pursuit and the direction that I choose to take my life in. If anyone doesn't care for what I choose and how I choose to live my life, that is not something that I have control over. But I am responsible for having the courage to show up every day by waking up and saying, this is something that I've been working on, and this is how I choose to express myself. I made a commitment to, for example, write music when I was 10. And I used this platform to express some early childhood experiences that I was going through. It was a coping skill for me. And I kept it inside, and I was very reluctant on sharing a lot of my material because I was afraid of the feedback. It wasn't always like this. When I was growing up and I made music, it wasn't about having the best sound quality and having this studio produced work because I couldn't afford it at that time. I just wanted to use this platform to express what I was feeling. So fast forward, when I got to college, I lessened my ability to share and my confidence in sharing my material like I did in middle school and high school. I was just giving my workout to anybody that cared to listen, but I lessened that when I got to college, and I used a new platform, which was writing books, to express myself through the art of writing. And in a sense, I was still allowing myself to show up and be seen through this new platform. But in the back of my mind, I knew that my expression through music and lack thereof of sharing the material was rooted in fear of the feedback that I would get and all of these things. So I said to myself, well, that's not going to change because nobody's going to come to me and say and make me share with the world what I have in my heart. So I had to make a commitment with self and say, from now on, just like with everything else that I was ever passionate about throughout life in different avenues, I'm going to allow myself to be seen. I'm going to start from the very beginning with content I still have, and I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to create a culture of that until it becomes the new norm for me. And I do that with not just music, I do that with everything, and I treat my life experience with that same tonality. And I mentioned this before, when you have something that you use to express yourself, a lot of people get hung up on not choosing to pursue it because you are so afraid, including myself, of the outcome, what's going to come out of it. But there's a certain sense of nakedness that I appreciate in the vulnerability and the transparency that I always prided myself in when sharing content, when writing books. I said it's no point of writing a book if I'm not giving the true story of what I experienced. There's no point of writing poetry if I'm not giving the true experience of what took place. I'm giving you the raw truth. So if I can do that in my content, then surely enough, I'm talking about my life experience. I need to be living that. I need to be living in my truth as well, meaning I need to be just as naked when it comes to sharing this material. So I started a company about helping individuals do the same. And I said, well, I'm going to be a mascot for this very thing that I want to inspire people to do. And that is become less clothed and more naked and more exposed to the world, because we all experience things that we need to share. We don't know how much we relate to others that are afraid to open up themselves up and express themselves to the world. But if more people did that, then we can truly see that we're all in this thing, together. We're all a work in progress. So don't be afraid to allow yourself to be seen in your most purest form, in all of your nakedness, no matter what it is, through your art, through your pursuit. You give yourself this gift and you utilize that gift for what it is. It's a gift. It's not for everybody. It's for you. So I take that approach and I value it. And it feels good to hear myself and to feel myself be so content with my raw additions of material. And it's a very undescribable feeling that I just want for everybody that I'm in a pocket with to experience. A lot of people won't this message won't resonate with absolutely everybody, and that's okay. I speak this to those that have this material and have these things that has been sitting on the shelf for such a long time. I speak to the individuals that lose sleep and have this sense of guilt and shame over this craft that they know that they are good at, or feel that they can be good at, or their gift that they are keeping to themselves, locked up in a basement, no matter what it is, whether it's dancing or what have you. I speak to those individuals. So I open myself up every single day, and I feel more alive when I do it. When I want to dance, I dance. When I want to rap, I rap. When I want to teach, I teach. When I want to write, I write. When I want to produce, I do that. When I want to publish, I do that. And I feel free and completely liberated when I know that I'm giving you not something that you want, but I'm giving you something that I feel, that I love, that I enjoy, that I produce, that I created. I did this, Be absolutely open with your gift. It's yours. It's yours. Use it. I'm speaking specifically to those individuals that I know would feel me when I'm delivering this. Use what you have and don't waste another minute feeling unworthy of this valuable treasure that you've been keeping in the basement. It's an absolutely liberating feeling. I appreciate you for listening to this piece. I'm just speaking very vulnerable about what I feel. There's no scripting in this. There's no I didn't have a full out rehearsal planning this. I just wanted to share what I felt was on my heart, because this is something that I tell myself every day, even if I have to play this back and listen to it for self. Use your gift.